Go go Power Rangers! Hello everybody, this is Charles and I'm back with another toy review. This time for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Legacy Dragonzord. Alright, so this is the Dragonzord. Alright, cool, very nice piece. Very nice piece, very nice box. And here, without further ado, we see the dragon himself, Dragonzord. Alright, so he's a very big dragon. Alright, he's really heavy, but basically not a lot of die cast. You see the front part, the front golden part here, this is die cast. The feet die cast as well. Okay, the entire feet is die cast. Apart from that, he's plastic, but because of this portion and this portion, it makes him feel really heavy. Alright, so this is Dragonzord. He's a very big toy and a very long flexible tail. Right, so the tail is one of the highlights over here, and you can click it. It's really nice and really moves really well. Alright, really cool. Okay, instead of, in case some of you are wondering what's the sound, I actually knocked down some other Megazord parts. But anyway, it comes with these hands. Okay, it comes with a set of hands that you can actually change easily. Okay, it comes with a set of open fists. Alright, let me just bring them out over here. So apart from this missile fist, it comes with this set of open or clenched fists that you can just swap easily over here. So this is more like him before he attacks, right? And then if Tommy the Green Ranger summons him to do his missile attack, he will switch to this straighten fingers and shoot, which is really cool. So articulation wise is pretty minimal. Okay, you don't really see him articulate move a lot, and the mouth wise you can open and close, but it just looks a bit awkward with you can see the face of the Megazord inside, so it's a little bit weird, but it's nice. And what's different from this and the vintage one is that the vintage one, I think, is yes, electronics, but this one has no electronics at all. And what else for the vintage is different? I think there's a lot of this detailing that in the vintage version are all stickers, right? But for the Dragonzord, all these are detailed. They're actual imprinted details, which is really cool. Imprinted details, especially the feet here. You will see the feet. This gold and green carvings, they are all imprinted, carved on. It's not a sticker. So this is why this is such an awesome piece. And he is, like I said, very big. If you compare him with the Tyrannosaurus, okay, there's an episode or a couple of episodes in the Power Rangers series I remember, whereby this guy was fighting against this guy, and then they were about the same size. But if you look at the toy, he's totally outclassed. It's like if he were to fight him, I think totally no fight. He could just basically just swing his tail or kick him off and he's gone. So yeah, he's just very interesting. But anyway, without further ado, I'm just gonna go to his transformation into the Megazord. So first thing what you want to do, you probably have to pluck out the tail, but yeah, so pluck over here, pluck out the tail over here, and you press all this in. You can form his weapon, which I'll do later. And over here, you will straighten the legs. Okay, press it down, straighten the leg, press it down over here, and you split the body into half. So once you split the body, alright, you will remove this portion. Okay, and this portion is where you will form his weapon. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna extend this. Alright, gonna push this portion in. Okay, the stripes on both sides. Okay, fits very tightly in. Over here you fit the stick, and there you have the weapon. The weapon is extremely long. It's extremely long, extremely big. Okay, I'm gonna put this aside for now. And for the Dragonzord, okay, what else I'm gonna do? You have to put the fist inside. Okay, so if you were to use the other fist, it won't go in. You have to use this fist for it to go in, just like the vintage toy. Alright, so over here, once you're done over here, you actually close this portion. So you tap it and close it again, and you flip the chest portion out. Alright, and you tap it together as well. Okay, right, lock it in place. Alright, so right now, let me just do the arms first. So for arms, you need the Mammoth Zord, which you will put over here. and over here there's a catch to fit into these portions. So over here, just fit the body in, and then you just close it on both sides. Locks really well. Alright, and next thing what you're gonna do, you're gonna lift the tabs up over here. Alright, lift this tab up, flip this leg all the way in. Okay, lift this tab. It's a two-parter, so you lift up this grey portion, and there's another black part here. Just lift it up, and you put this in. Alright. Okay. Doesn't seem to want to stay really well. Okay. Anyway, and over here you have the saber-tooth Zord, which we will plug in over here, and the Triceratops. Plug it in over here. You see, this doesn't really fit in really well. It tends to actually pop out, which is a little bit irritating, but not that bad of an issue. Alright, so you fit it in over here. Alright, and once you've done that, you flip the head down. Sorry, once you've done that, okay, I should flip the head down before this. Okay, let me see how I can undo this. Okay, I'll flip this back. So yes, so once you've done that, I'm gonna push the Dragonzord to the back. You flip the head down, or the face down, and there you have the Dragonzord. Right. So the Dragon Megazord. Yes, yeah, Dragon Megazord. I think that's what it's called. Let me see what it's called. Just looking in the box. Dragon Megazord. Dragonzord. Yeah. Dragon Megazord. Yeah. So yes, so this is it. He does feel a little bit awkward because you know his legs are really big, and his ends look a bit tiny in comparison. And holding out, you know, the things of holding out is that this part tends to want to pop off, you know. So that is something that's a little bit irritating and frustrating. But if you're just having display, it's pretty okay. And just to wrap it up, you know, he has this giant weapon. So flip down the cover, and you flip up the handle, right? So once it's done, you just fix the handle onto the fist, okay, and then place it on the floor, on the surface, and there you have the Dragon Megazord, alright, fully assembled with the weapon. So really big weapon, as you can see, really big weapon. Alright. So I'm gonna take this out, and I'm gonna do the final assembly to form the what is that? The Legacy Dino Megazord. Yeah, Legacy Dino Megazord. So in order to do that, first basically you gotta take him apart again. Really simple. Take him apart here, take him apart here. Alright. Okay, put this part aside first. Okay, put his legs down first. I'm gonna separate his chest again. I'm gonna flip his head up, split it up, and then over here, right now, this black tab, okay? I'm gonna flip it in, alright? Flip it in. Okay, just put it aside first, and I'm gonna form my Megazord again. Squiddy. Okay, ta-dam. Yeah, nice thing about this Megazord, he's so easy to form. Okay. So I got the faceplate down. Alright, so in order for you to form the Legacy Dino Megazord, okay? So first thing over here, I'm gonna fit the Megazord back over here inside. Okay. Okay, tight. Alright, and then I'm gonna flip this shoulder pads down. And over here, this is actually quite a feat to actually do, because this whole thing is dangle, so it's a little bit how should I say, difficult to actually handle, and it's a little bit, yeah, and it's quite heavy as well, so it does take a little bit of patience to get it done. So here what you're gonna do, you're gonna flip out this portion, okay, for both sides, alright, and then you're just gonna bring this closer first. So basically, gonna wear him like a helmet, alright? So I'm gonna wear this whole piece gonna be worn like a helmet. Okay, so I'm gonna fit him inside here. Okay, fit the whole face plate in, and then as you fit in, these two tabs will tap on the shoulder. Alright, you just have to press it down. Okay, just have to wriggle it a little bit and press it down. Let me just see whether I've done it correctly. Okay, yeah, you really have to press it down. Use some force. Yep. Okay. So you got the head in. Okay, you got to get head in. And let's say, for example, this during the transformation, you know, it's very common for the tabs on the side here to just slip off. All right. So let me just show you again. So basically, the tabs here. Okay, even though you might have push them down, all right, maybe you have pushed them down so over here, but sometimes they just tend to slip off during transformation, like you see over here. But no matter, once they slip off, right, just press it down and then you just slide it in this way rather than press it down but slide it in. So it works as well, you know, just slide it in. And it helps that when you actually push this, you push the head from downwards up, so it locks in nicely. So you see, you can see if over here it doesn't really fit nice. It's very hard to push it down. So what you do, use just to hold this portion of the head and press this dragon head down, and you hear a snap. Alright, and once you hear a snap, great, it is locked in tightly. So next step, what you do over here, since it's done, you flip this in, you flip this chest portion in. Okay, lock it in. Oh yeah, and yes, you push the pterodactyl portion in as well. Okay. Just get the joint in. Okay, got it in. And over here at the back, okay, just make sure there's this flip this down so that you lock the head properly. Just flip it down and lock it on the mammoth part, just to make sure that you lock it in, and then you push the tail up to lock it in as well. So over here, alright, you almost got it done. Flip this entire thing up, flip the legs portion up. Okay, similarly over here, flip the leg portion all the way up. And there you have, oops, and there you have the combined mode of the Legacy Dino Megazord. Alright, so he is really big. It's really big, and you know, because this, yeah, you flip this thing up, and because of the lighting, alright, you can't really see the face clearly. He's really just hidden inside, and if you look at the horn, or rather the head crest, it's a little bendy, but it's just easy for you to bend. But I think the reason why it's bended is because they packed in the box and they didn't really pack it properly, and it was in an awkward angle. But it's really a fix. All you need to do, just, you know, just keep wriggling it back, and you'll go back to the original shape. So which is very simple. So over here, and giving it a final touch. Okay, I'm gonna raise. Okay, anyway, if you hold this toy, it is really heavy, Yep, and this thing just keeps falling off, regardless. Yeah, see, it just keeps falling off. So that's something you just have to be patient and bear with. You know, there's a locking spring mechanism to it, but just that it's not really tight, and it just tends to pop off easily. So it's irritating, but yeah. Oh, let me see if I can lock it. Yeah, you can lock it. You just push it tight. You can here click and lock it. But if you were to bend it down, yeah, it just goes down. But if you were to push it here, yeah. So flip this up. Okay, push it in. As you push it in, you hear a click. That should sort of lock it in. But if you shake it, it will just fall off. So yeah, that's how it is. And you were to lift the arm up by 1 notch. All right, and you put the weapon here, and there you have the full form. Okay, let me just push it back a little bit. Okay, hold the handle, and there you have the Megazord. Yep. So this is the Megazord in his full glory, holding weapon. Really awesome. Really cool. Let me just see. And we are expecting Titanus to be released sometime later. It's gonna be really big, and the Megazord can actually sit on it, which is really cool. If you ask me to compare this against the vintage one, of course, you know, you can't really compare because they are quite different. It's just this is like a remake of the original toy, which I think, I'm not really sure about the vintage one because I never handled it, so I do not know if the vintage one is as flimsy as compared to this. But the way the combination is done, having the whole Dragonzord sit on the shoulder wise, is already a very difficult task. So basically, you know, it's just the way of the combination makes it very top heavy. So top heavy plus these two portions, the feet being made of die cast, does make it understandable that, you know, sometimes the weight will just pull the legs down. But on the overall, this as a display piece is really cool. I don't think anyone who right now will probably play with him, because most of us who got it actually are adult collectors. So this will probably be more of a display piece and a play piece. So if you want to play with him, probably you play with the Dragonzord and the Megazord individually. But as a combined form, you probably just display him. It looks really cool, and really looking forward to the Titanus to come out soon. So here's Charles signing off with yet another toy review. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Do stay tuned to my channel for more reviews next time. And here's Charles signing off saying, it's Morphin time!